Well, welcome back to All Saints Church in East Clevedon, part of the benefice of the United Benefice of East Clevedon. And this is the reflection for the fourth Sunday of Easter. And the Gospel is from St. John, chapter 10, the account of the Good Shepherd. Very truly I tell you, anyone who does not enter the sheepfold by the gate, but climbs in by another way is a thief and a bandit. The one who enters by the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for him, and the sheep hear his voice. He calls his own by name and leads them out. And when he's brought out all his own, he goes ahead of them, and the sheep follow him because they know his voice. They will not follow a stranger, but they will run from him because they do not know the voice of strangers. Jesus uses this figure of speech with them, but they didn't understand what he was saying. So again he said to them, "Very truly I tell you, I am the gate for the sheep. All who came before me are thieves and bandits, but the sheep do not listen to him. I am the gate. Whoever enters by me will be saved, and will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes only to kill and steal and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it in all its fullness. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep." Thinking of that reading, I wonder what your good life might look like. I wonder what really fulfills you and gives you joy. I wonder what you might change in order to have the life you really want. Today's readings might help us. The account of Christ as the Good Shepherd is one of many people's favourite images. It encapsulates a picture of gentle, pastoral and safe feeling. With Christ leading us and guiding us, there is no better place to be. It is an image of the good life. Its roots, of course, are grown in the soil of the Old Testament, where Israel is often likened to God's flock, with God himself as the shepherd. We think, for instance, of Psalm 23, "The Lord's my shepherd, he makes me lie down in green pasture." Other shepherds may fail, but the good shepherd leads his sheep no matter what. Soon, of course, the image will change, and Christ becomes not the shepherd but the lamb, the emblem of sacrifice. He becomes part of the flock. He becomes a sheep in order to save us. Christ as shepherd is tough love indeed. And also in the reading from the Acts of the Apostles today, we see Christians gladly and faithfully giving of themselves and their possessions to help others in community. A community of joyful faith and praise as they celebrate their newfound faith. So taken together, these readings speak of a humanity fulfilled, a life where God is knowable, where we freely allow faith into every aspect of our lives, and where we commit ourselves to the well-being of each other. As John says of Christ, very beautifully, "I have come that they might have life and have it in all its fullness." So can I come back to that question again? What might your good life look like? Do you have life in all its fullness? For the past few weeks, we've all had to live differently. Many of our routine obligations have had to stop. Things are quieter. Public life has all but ceased. There are difficulties aplenty, of course, not least financially or educationally or in terms of isolation. But there are also opportunities which are rare indeed, possibly unique. You will have time at least to begin to work out what you miss about the life you had 6 weeks ago. the things you know that you'd like back. But also, you'll have begun also to work out what frankly you don't miss at all, the things which you now see get in the way of your better life. So don't let this opportunity pass without reflecting deeply on how you want to live now and in the future. This pandemic will change the nation. It will change the church, and it will change our lives within it. But the Good Shepherd promises to lead us into a good life, a life in all its fullness. Use these days, therefore, if you can, to understand what God's more fulfilling life might mean for you.